Hello, my name is Christopher Cowell, and this is my first visit to Sri Lanka. I've come here to help with a very interesting and very worthwhile opera project. But here I've come as a volunteer to help out with the particular invitation of a lady called Barbara Siegel, who has put together this very special project. This particular production is of a short Italian opera that was put together to give the opportunity for students from the University of the Performing Arts and private singing students with whom Barbara had a connection, so that they could have the experience of fully staged opera, which is very rare in Sri Lanka. So the chances for them to experience the full process from learning the music all the way to being in front of an audience, acting in different characters, telling a story through music that's an hour and a quarter long, is a very important part of their development as performing artists.
ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ඔපෙරා කිහිපයක්ම ඉදිරිපත් කළ තියෙනවා, නිර්මාණය වෙලා තියෙනවා. ඒ අතරින් කවලේරියා රුස්තිකානා එක ඇක්ට් එකක් පමණක් තියෙන ඔපෙරාවක්. එය ලංකාව තුළ සිදුවෙන ඉතාමත්ම විශේෂ කර්තව්‍යයක් කිව්වොත් මං හිතන්නේ මන් නිවැරදියි.
So Barbara has chosen an opera called Cavalleria Rusticana by Pietro Mascagni, and in some ways it's not a typical opera because it's not about the doings of European lords and ladies in their castles. It's a very simple story of village life, quite a brutal story. And for that reason, it translates perfectly from the setting of Sicily, where the original story happens, into the setting of Sri Lanka, because a small village is a small village anywhere in the world. It's a story of jealousy and honor killing and the difficulties of surviving in a life that is very cruel and occasionally very difficult. So the story is the same. They will sing it in Italian, although there is one line in singular, just one, right at the end. So you need to be ready for that. And the program will have the story told in very careful detail, so the audience will be able to follow what happens on stage. But also we hope that the acting that they've learnt in the last week and a half will convey the story physically, so they don't need to be understood every single syllable. They will be able to tell us the narrative through the way they present themselves on stage.
Hello, I'm Thomas Kinch. I'm a classical tenor, operatic tenor, playing the part of Turiddu in this. I got introduced to this via a few emails after a friend of mine was unable to come and do this originally, which was great luck for me because I jumped at the opportunity to come to Sri Lanka to sing this. I've sung this role a few times now. It's an exceptionally hard role, but very, very rewarding. It's absolutely beautiful in colour and contrast, emotionally and musically. I've done this role a few times now, across the UK and a few places amongst Europe. And I absolutely love it. It's a brilliant, brilliant role in a brilliant opera.
Telling a story like this for a South Asian audience has very little precedent. So you have to trust that the audience will understand the human emotions, particularly the great emotions that are felt by small people, because those stories are the same everywhere in the world. The music is very emotional, it's very strong, so that carries the tide of the emotional narrative very, very clearly.
ඔපෙරා එක ඉටලි වුණාට මේ ඉදිරිපත් කිරීමේදී ලංකාවේ සංස්කෘතිය ලංකාවේ යම් ලක්ෂණ උපයෝගී කරගැනීමෙන් මෙම ඔපෙරාව නිර්මාණය කරලා තියෙනවා. එම නිසා ලාංකිකයන්ට ඔපෙරාව කියන දේ අලුත් වුණාට ඔපෙරාවක් රස විඳීමට ඔවුන්ට මේ ගැමි ආభాෂය තිබෙන බැවින් අපහසු නොවේ යයි මම සිතනවා.
So it's been a very, very interesting and crazy experience coming here. I was short notice, got basically put on a plane and came here to do this. And it's been nothing but rewarding, actually. From the chorus, who have all separately worked on this, to come in and just absolutely do an incredible job. They've really been outstanding. They've been given direction and immediately put it into practice. And then to be around such great soloists as well, Barbara's students, who are all absolutely phenomenal singers and great actors now on stage. And you would not believe that this is some of their first experiences of opera and acting in opera. It's been an absolute pleasure. And it's been really eye-opening to see that this kind of level of opera and art is happening here. And I think it's absolutely incredible. It's wonderful, sharing and insightful. All of this experience has just been absolutely out of this world. And I think it's definitely something that needs to continue.
සිසුන් සහ ප්‍රවීණයන් ආධුනිකයන් මේ සියලු දෙනාම එකතු වෙලා ඉදිරිපත් කරන මේ ඔපෙරාව ලංකාවේ නවම මන්සලකුණක් තබන බව හොඳ ආකාරම විශ්වාසයි. මෙහි විශේෂත්වය තමයි ආධුනිකයන් එමෙන්ම සෞන්දර්ය කලා විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයේ ඉගෙනුම ලබන ශිෂ්‍ය ශිෂ්‍යාවන් ඒ වගේම තමයි ඊට පරිබාහිරව ඉගෙනුම ලබන ශිෂ්‍ය ශිෂ්‍යාවන් මේ සම්බන්ධව බටහිර සංගීතය හදාරන ශිෂ්‍ය ශිෂ්‍යාවන් මේ සමග එකතු වෙලා වැඩ කිරීම. මොකද ඔවුන්ට ඉතාමත්ම වැදගත් අවස්ථාවක් මේ හිමි වෙනවා ඔවුන් අධ්‍යාපනය ලබන දේ ඔවුන් හදාරන ලබන දේ අත්හදා බලන්න.
So the soloists and the chorus have had to come to every single rehearsal every day prepared to do something differently from what they were expecting. They've worked very hard, it's been very intensive, but they have done an amazing job, and the engagement and the commitment of both the soloists and the chorus from the University of Performing Arts and from the singing students, school students who are involved, has been one of the most impressive things about the whole project, because I couldn't tell when I first came here how much I would have to explain every little thing 10 times because it was an alien art form. But actually, at the very first rehearsal, I was slightly surprised because I needed somebody to translate everything I said into singular, just in case there was a misunderstanding. But the moment they understood what I needed, it was as if they'd been doing it all their lives. So it's been, in some ways, a difficult process because so new, but in other ways, a very easy process because the singers have been so quick to commit themselves to a style of performing that they are not familiar with, and the results are astounding.
මේ ඔපෙරා එකේ කායකට අපිට සහභාගී වෙන්න ලැබීම ලොකු භාග්‍යයක් හැටියට සැලකනවා. මේ කායකට සෞන්දර්ය කලා විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයේ ශිෂ්‍ය ශිෂ්‍යාවන් වගේම වෙස්ලි කොලෙජ් එකේ ශිෂ්‍යයන් සහභාගී වෙනවා. ඉතින් අපි හැමෝම එකට එකතු වෙලා ඉතාම මහන්සියෙන් උවමනාවෙන් මේ ලැබුණු අවස්ථාවෙන් උපරිම ප්‍රයෝජන ගන්න හිතාගෙන අපෙන් කරන්න පුළුවන් උපරිම දායකත්වය ලබා දෙන්න හිතාගෙන ඉතාමත් උවමනාවෙන් අපි පුහුණුවීම් කටයුතු වල යෙදුණා. ඒ සඳහා අපිට මිස් රේචල් මනෝජ් සර් ලොකු සපෝට් එකක් දුන්නා.